All right, guys, welcome back to the N3's podcast. My name is Andres, and I'm here with my two friends, Thomas and Cain. And this is a podcast. Pretty much, we talk about movies. You know, I try to show my friends movies that they've never seen before, or like the mass audiences haven't seen and shit like that. So, yeah, let's get started.
Yep. What's the name of it?
First Reform. That's what we're watching today by Paul Schrader, written and directed by him.
Let me see.
Yeah, so we haven't seen the movie yet. Me or Kane, I don't even heard of it. So right now what we're doing is we're gonna guess what the movie's about just based off the cover without reading the back or anything. Just purely based off the cover. And from what I can tell, it's I see
what you mean, bro. That cover art is not the.
Okay, yeah, this is perfect, bro. Because oh my god, the Blu-ray cover is the biggest piece of shit. Like, I don't know whose job it was. It looks so bad, bro. Oh my god.
You know what I'm
It's literally a dude who looks like he has a turtleneck on, like a priest outfit maybe, and a cross over his eye and just half his face, and that's it. And it looks like there's some fire in the background, is my guess.
Looks like you can tell there's a house right there.
It's like, yeah, it's like a house on fire, and then that's the whole cover.
Ethan Hawke, yeah, he's our main sus here.
No, I
I think it came out. Yeah, it came out 2017. Is at A24?
Yeah,
produced and shit like that.
Hey, tell us something about like the director. Maybe we can get a better feel. Maybe we'll know.
He wrote Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Last Temptation of Christ. So he's been working with Martin Scorsese,
Okay.
And he's directed
Taxi Driver.
Yeah, he's directed some movies, and some shit, some really shit. And then some really great. So it's like, this is one of his really great movies.
So his career's been hit and miss.
Pretty much, but he's a great writer,
Okay.
He's supposed to be a priest in this movie?
Yeah, he's a reverend.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
So that's pretty much...
Off the back, you honestly can't tell much.
It looks so bad. Dude, you know where I got it from?
Where?
I got it from FYE.
Oh,
bro, one of the times we went... Yeah, we were walking by, and I was just looking. I was like... Because I saw it maybe that week, and I was like... just wandering around. I was like, First Reform. Then I looked at the case. I was like, what the fuck? This shit looks like shit. The case looks like shit. Because I think when I watched it, this was the case. This was the poster.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
It looks way better.
Look
at that shit.
I actually have seen that.
Look at that. It looks way better, bro.
Like the fire's in front of him.
That case looks so fucking ugly. It makes no sense, bro. Whoever did the Blu-ray cover took a fat L.
Does the cross on the eye?
I almost didn't buy it because
I don't think it's a cross though. I think it's just like
either way, it's like a. It's crossing his eye.
Yeah.
I'm saying, does that matter at all?
No.
Just just
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I don't know what that's about. It literally so bad. Like, it looks like a fake fucking movie, dude. It looks like
a pirate.
It looks like a straight to DVD.
Yeah, I know.
Straight to bullshit, but
straight up.
From what I'm seeing, I can't tell what the fuck.
Nah, I don't.
Literally,
the name
bro.
doesn't even give anything away either. First Reform. I'm assuming he kind of looks like a priest. First Reform. That has to do. Yeah, right.
Seems like a spiritual movie just off the bat.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of cheating because this says a stunner.
He's reading the quote on there. What's the quote say?
It looks really bad.
There's a quote on the front. It says a stunner, a spiritually proving work of art with the soul of a thriller, by NPR.
Shout out to NPR.
By the quote on it.
What's up?
You gonna get scared in this movie a little bit or what?
Nah, maybe just think.
Thriller,
you're gonna think about some shit you don't want to think about, but that's about it.
Looking at the back, it gives it a little bit more away. It kind of looks like a murder mystery type thing.
Murder mystery. We got a murder mystery.
Yeah, I mean, this mainly because of that picture, the one where there's a dude standing over like what looks like a fire or grave.
I haven't looked at
the snow.
I haven't watched this movie in a few years, but this shit looks terrible.
Because I did see the girl on the bike. So I don't know if she has a problem and he's gonna just try to help her out. Probably.
Yeah, dude.
That's my guess.
God,
that's
bro.
the best guess
I'm telling you, dude. When you guys see the movie, when we come back, because we're gonna come back.
Yeah. So this is before we've seen the movie.
We haven't even.
We're
just trying to take a guess.
And when we come back, we're gonna be right as soon as we're done watching it. So it's gonna be a little bit all over the place, So. But that's how we like to roll. But you know what I mean?
Crazy.
It's gonna be fresh ass fucking
we'll
review
collect
right
our
after.
thoughts for maybe 5 minutes and immediately, if we're not too end to speak, we'll come back when we're done with the movie.
Just laying down on the couch for a second, trying to take it all in, like the lighthouse.
Just breathe.
Just like the lighthouse.
Dude, the lighthouse is just a trip.
Like,
when I think of movie that just makes me think about it as a trip, it's literally the lighthouse. But
oh no, yeah, I haven't seen the movie in I don't even know how long, like a few years, but I've been thinking about it lately.
Any other background you'd like to give before we kind of dive in first into this movie, or you want to kind of save it for after we're done?
No, I just hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
I think we will.
Let's have a good time. Man.
But yeah, thank you for checking it.
Oh, it does have like it's kind of like a slow paced movie. It's like a lot of talking. I know Kane's into that.
I'm into that.
I know Cain likes that,
shit,
so
man.
like
I'll be okay.
But it's
I'll
like an
manage.
hour and 58 minutes, I think.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
But it gets, it's like at first, you
Yeah.
go through the much, and then it's like, it's just incredible,
Yeah.
honestly. But
Yeah, I can't wait to actually.
let's get this bread.
Yeah, all right. That's the intro. We'll be back after we're done watching the movie.
All right, we're back, bro. We just literally just finished this shit like 5 minutes ago.
Crazy
If
as
less
hell,
than that.
God.
Yeah, probably less, probably like 2 minutes, dude. Going down here.
Yeah,
immediately.
literally. We all lost
We were
our
about to have a
phones.
discussion upstairs, bro.
I know.
Yeah, we were about to start letting it rip upstairs, and we're like, wait. And then the Drez was like, hey, you know what? Mate, you guys want to have this conversation up here or on the podcast? You're like, oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot we were doing that.
That's the great thing
bro.
about the movie.
So, dude, that was insane, dude.
Hey,
Yeah,
it
that
was, bro. Literally,
That
just
ending was definitely.
The ending
like,
was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That's like one of those. It's like a slow.
I just don't know what the fuck is like
Okay, it's
the
supposed to
point,
be-
I guess.
It's
It's a political message, I know that, but
No, well, it's like not these kind of movies that they call them character studies. There's like you're just following a dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's what you take out of it basically. But the ending is like he basically said it's like two ways. Because the whole like movie is like having these two concepts, hope and despair.
yeah.
So it's what you take of it. If she showed up at the end, or he slammed that Drano. He's pretty much I pretty much think he says that like Paul Schrader says like basically the ending, it's like you can take it like he slammed the Drano and God is basically saying like this is heaven, like a long kiss, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see.
Oh.
Or you can take it she actually showed up, you know what I mean? And
Oh, I see.
saved them.
I see what you mean.
That's probably
so you're saying that, yeah, so you were saying that like it's either really her saving him or it's either God showing up right there at the end while he drinks the Drano.
Yeah,
And it
it's like
feels like
that
a kiss
image.
of the person you love.
Yeah, that's like if he the bad ending,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he slams the drain that's basically like this is the image of it's supposed to be like one beautiful kind of like the
Long
most special
kiss.
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't know. Death is always kind of weird to me because my dad says he's like experienced death because when he broke his neck, he had it's crazy he can walk, but he's told me that when it comes to death, that he's seen it and he believes that it's just like for him it was just like a state of like of whiteness. It's so weird how he
Strange.
described it to me.
That's
Because
crazy.
he said because he was how like people say that like. You know how you hear stories about like how someone's technically dead for X amount of minutes? My dad is one of those stories. My dad was technically dead for X amount of minutes. He broke his neck and he was like non-responsive. And he says that my parents it kind of ties into this movie because it's about religion. But my dad says that like he saw an angel and he was walking towards, as you call the light, and the angel was guiding him towards it, or he was walking towards the angel. I don't remember specifically, but. I don't know. It's weird that like my dad, and this was before I was even born. This wasn't while I was alive. He said that he's experienced death. It's so crazy,
Mm-hmm.
But how are we gonna do this? You want to just go from the start of the movie like we did last time with just go
I think we just
scene
go.
by scene or just
I think we
talk
just
about
review it. Yeah,
we just talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
Let's just
Fuck it.
talk about it.
It's like we're getting back into the swing of things, so let's just talk about it because it's just like a lot
Well,
of
the camera was fucking awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, the still shots are
That's probably
dope.
my favorite part about
Yeah.
the whole movie.
Mhm.
Just the way it was shot, because it was just like it was
Yeah.
basically just sit there and just let the scene.
Let
play,
'em talk,
you know?
yeah,
let 'em
dude.
talk, dude. Basically,
Let them cook. Literally, dude. Oh,
Dead ass,
like
bro, that shit was dope.
can
as
you
fuck,
believe this
dude.
fucking cover of this
I
Blu-ray, bro?
cannot believe
You
it,
do
dude.
not get how incredible
bro.
like the movie that we just saw like compared to this
Yeah,
fucking
dude, that's
shitty
like
ass
legit,
cover.
just a fucking hidden gem, dude.
Yeah.
You go
Literally.
past that, because usually when you look at the covers of the movies, you're like, "Fuck, that kind of looks interesting," you know? That does not.
Literally,
It does
That does not look.
interesting.
I walked
interesting
past
at
it
all,
and
bro.
I saw Ethan Hawke and I was like, "What the fuck?" But then I read it, I was like, this movie's the shit. What the
Uh-huh.
fuck? And I was like, this is the worst fucking cover, bro. If I saw that, I would not buy that fucking movie,
No,
bro.
that
Like,
other
what
one you
the
showed me, where
fuck?
it's like his whole face, and
Yeah,
the
in
fire-
the
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 background.
fire was in the
Yeah.
front. was in
That's a
front of it,
clean
you know?
ass like
That looks
poster.
dope as shit, dude.
I don't know what happened here, but
whoever did the editing had like no artistic sense. He's like, here you go.
Literally, let's put a, since he's a religious, let's put a cross,
on his eye.
Like, what the fuck? Literally,
it feels like whoever made the cover didn't watch the movie. Like he just went off the name. He just went off based off the name or something.
Like, they give you a month to make the cover art. You know, it's like last days. Like, is it done yet? He's like, shit.
He's like, here you go, your Blu-ray copy.
I don't know. He probably worked hard on it.
Yeah, I'm sure we're just shitting on him. It probably worked months on it.
Yeah, dude, those scenes were probably badass. Mm-hmm. But my favorite one's like the one you point out when he was on the hazardous waste place. You know, where you see the ship walks out and then the like. I don't know how long passes.
Yeah, it's like a
time lapse.
It's like a time lapse,
and it's like
dude,
purple, like, and then it like starts to get the sunrise. Oh my god!
And he just walks out, bro. And then what does he say?
I have a new
avenue for prayer.
Yeah,
oh my god, bro! Some of the lines, bro. Holy shit! Top 10 biggest.
Yeah, my favorite line was I wasn't nut. I woke up and I just felt desolation.
Yeah,
I was like, whew. I've been sad in my life. I've never experienced desolation as an emotion, man. That is crazy.
When he narrates, dude, I thought that was like some of the
fire,
dude.
Yeah.
Was like
holy shit! Yeah,
I guess that's
dude.
what you mean by it's like the whole ending's ambiguous because we don't even hear what the last words.
Yeah, that's what in the commentary he says. He said that he had him like read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's reading through the whole movie. Yeah, and he said like if you got to this point of the movie, you kind of like. Everybody's old enough, like you can like do, think for yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
what
can kind of like conjure it up yourself.
Yeah.
You can think about what he wrote,
I thought he was going to go through with the thing. And then at the end, when he's like, I don't know, seeing the place blow up or burning, he was probably going to narrate the last part. I thought that's what was going to happen, but I was hella wrong on that one, dude.
Yeah, it's like throws you into two loops, bro. Like crazy.
My guess is that his last line was like, that like it's just like it's just like a sentence because it looks short and it's just like this world is despair or God will not forgive us because that's like the whole that's like a line you hear consistently through the whole movie is like God forgive us for what we've done to his creation.
Bro,
fire
bar,
fire bombs he was just spitting out
straight for a while, up,
but I guess I was kind of wrong when we were checking out the case because I thought it was like him probably dealing with her issues and like trying to solve something. It's like, almost like what you did.
Yeah, like a thriller. You said,
like a crime scene or something.
What was I said? I said something about the back. It was like
I think you said the same thing as like a crime.
Oh, I said it was a murder mystery. Yeah, I was way wrong too.
Because I thought I was right for a second when they saw the bomb vest. I was like, oh shit, he's into some shit, you know. And then towards the end, it started just mixing. Just blurring the line.
How crazy is that, bro? Like that slow build up, and I like it when like literally there's no music for the first fucking hour until he sees like the images of like I think it's like a dead seagull filled with like plastic.
The landfill stuff. Yeah.
I'm like, and then it's like this just ominous like.
I thought it was like what was it? No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, where it's just like nothing.
It's cool because I didn't even notice it either. I was so hooked into it, bro. I wasn't even paying.
Yeah, that's
anything else.
That's
what
you don't even notice, bro. It's like how much like you don't need. You know what I mean? You can kind of just vibe out with it. Yeah.
Because I was hooked immediately when he was talking. When he was talking to what was her name? The girl's name.
Mary.
Mary, his husband Michael.
Yeah.
That whole like just I don't know.
Oh my
god, just have
so many bro.
There was like 10 minutes of like them talking. Dude.
Just a straight beat down, bro. He said
awesome.
like, I think in the commentary he says that like that was the first day of shooting and they did 12 pages and you usually only like shoot 3 pages.
Really?
Shit.
And it was like 12 pages of straight dialogue that those guys just nailed, bro. The husband, his facial acting, I don't even know. I feel bad because I don't know his name, bro. But holy shit, he is so good, bro.
He was selling that shit, dude.
Damn, bro. Dude. It's so
and
crazy.
Like the awkwardness of like.
Yeah, I love it when he's like, you have thoughts of harming yourself and it's just like holds on them, you know? I'm like, God damn, bro.
Like the first
because I really knew what he was feeling, you know?
The first couple minutes, bro, just silence because they were just sitting there making small talk for like a second. You're like, fuck, this is going to get awkward in a second.
Yeah.
When they're gonna...
And I love those like, when you have those intense conversations with people because he even he's like, I felt like Gabriel wrestling with the angel.
Yeah.
And he's just like exhilarating, bro, you know? And it's like sometimes you get into those conversations with people where you're just like, fuck, this shit was epic.
Tough fucking questions. Bro.
Yeah, you're like, damn.
Top 10 biggest beatdowns?
Literally, bro.
Dude. Even like what you call it, when he was doing that circle, the rehab thing, remember? He was and that teenage kid that was being a bastard.
Yeah, that's
just like that, you know, it's a hard question, and he just started piling on him, dude.
Yeah, no, that there were definitely some like just straight bastards in that movie.
Yeah,
Literally.
Dude, that guy that was gaslighting him in the diner.
Yeah,
Dude, oh my god.
dude, it's like that was like actual
Yeah.
gaslighting too.
Literally.
He literally tried to help him.
Yeah, we're
He's
gonna
like,
make a
"You're the
new
one."
category: top 10 biggest bastards. That was the
Up
biggest
there, bro.
bastard.
And the biggest bastard in that
And
movie was
Bulk
that
is
the
insane,
fucking
bro.
he's like the CEO or the owner, right, of
Yeah.
the QLEP company.
Yeah, it's like Bulk Industries or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bulk.
or I don't know
It's
what the fuck- Bulk, I think.
BLEQ. BLEQ is I think what it is.
Whatever.
Was it? I
Yeah.
thought it was Bark or something like that. Or am I wrong?
Whatever, but he's like the
You
owner
know
of
what it is.
Yeah, we know
Everybody,
what it is. We've
we
seen
know
this
what it
movie.
is.
And he's just like they're just talking, and that dude just gaslights him.
Dude, it's
He's
Yeah,
like
that shit-
he's like maybe you should improve on yourself. It's just
I
like
hate it 'cause
what?
we did talk over the part, but he says like the quietest man looks the smartest.
yeah.
True, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you don't say like as soon as he opened his mouth, he's like,
Is that when he
"Damn,"
started
you know?
narrating, right? When he's
Yeah.
talking? Yeah, because
Yeah.
he said, like, I wish I had kept my mouth shut or something like
Yeah,
that.
he
right?
says
That's what
that,
he said,
bro.
yeah.
Because you sometimes you do look like
Yeah.
a damn fool. I should have never opened my damn mouth, but
Yeah.
I needed to say this,
Yeah.
He's just like trying to like show to him that like he's like look at all this bad shit like that's happening, and he's like talking to the dude who owns like the whole fucking
Yeah.
company that covered up like the oil spill and everything.
I know.
Yeah.
He was giving him shit for, like, the political.
He's
Yeah.
like, it's not a
Message,
hazard
right?
He's like-
site.
It was so
He
crazy
was just-
too.
he was just doing
yeah,
a
he
dead
was just,
man's wish, you
literally
know?
he was follow
Mhm.
these people who attended his church, and his church doesn't have many people, so of course he's gonna do what they ask of him for his
Literally, that's
hearing,
that's
right?
his
Or hearing?
job, bro.
Yeah,
dude.
literally.
His last
Like,
will and testament, bro.
Literally, he's like, "This is what I want for my
That-
hearing."
Even
and
the-
just show up and do
The
this.
other
shit.
pastor wasn't even helping him out. He's like, he just said, like, yeah, I know that he was wrong, you
Yeah.
know, and he doesn't mean it. He didn't understand and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He
Yeah,
didn't even
well, it's
hold it
because
back.
it's because
He was
He didn't
trying to
even-
help him, but he was trying to play to the,
Yeah,
the
the
rich
other
guy,
guy,
you know.
The
that
problem
was
is the
oh my
pastor needs to
God,
play
bro.
to that rich guy because he needs the
Literally.
money
Yeah,
for his
that's
fucking
the sad
church.
part about
Yeah,
it.
and he does. How do you guys feel about Cedric the Entertainer?
Dude, he was
Cedric
great.
Kyle.
That was crazy.
Cedric
Dude,
Kyle.
The first scene I saw him like
Yeah,
on
I
that
know.
photo. That's why I looked at you. I was like,
knew.
I was like, is that who I think?
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Oh yeah.
I was great in that movie.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
It's
It's
weird.
about role.
I think I've only ever seen him in comedies.
Yeah, literally.
Because I know he did. The only other movie I think I've seen him in is like a road trip movie. He
Yeah.
did with his family. I can't remember. I don't know if you guys seen it.
It was
I
probably
don't know.
bad, to be honest.
No, all those movies are bad. Dude.
I as much as like as much of like our pieces of shit's mega churches are, he definitely didn't feel like the bad guy. He was like in charge of the mega church, but he definitely believed in the right thing, but he had to cater to the rich fuck so that he could keep getting money for his church. You know?
it
Yeah.
sucks, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
because the church do go off money off the people. You
Yeah,
know, so
and donations and
it's-
shit
And he
like
was
straight up
like-
the donations. You know,
Paul
so.
Schrader. He says like that he wanted him to be a black guy. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you really know all these mega church dudes are just these like
These
it's to throw you
Old
off. You know
white
what I mean?
dudes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 He wanted somebody like he said he wanted a comedian and he wanted him to be black. You know,
Yeah.
so he can
Mhm.
kind of throw you off that. You know, he
Off
didn't want to.
curb.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that why?
He didn't want to get someone that looked like an actual
A
mega church pastor.
dude, you know
Yeah.
what I
Dude,
mean?
that's crazy.
Have you seen the dude?
Because I thought that too. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? I was like,
Because he doesn't look like a mega church. Dude.
No,
he
he
doesn't
doesn't.
at
And
all.
he to be fair, give credit, he didn't act like one of those mega church douchebags
Mhm.
either. Like he
Yeah.
definitely what's his name in the movie? The Passion. I'm stuck with names. I suck with names.
Ooh.
The main character,
Toller.
Toller. He
Reverend
definitely
Toller.
believed in Toller's message, and he definitely was following along and
Yeah.
like understood him. But he was just like, I have to cater to these,
Yeah.
bastards. It's just crazy.
dude, Toller did fucking cool too. What's his name?
Ethan
again?
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Bro, he's one of my favorites. Oh my god,
didn't-
dude, his ult was busted.
Yeah,
Literally, dude.
legit.
It's like one of those
legit,
ones like they're waiting for that moment, Like
Yeah.
some of these actors, like this is that moment, where he had to phase
I'm
up.
gonna just
Literally,
combust.
I'm about to
Crazy.
bust.
Literally.
It was insane, dude, because I never seen him act that way. Because I can't even. What was the other movie? It was Sinister, and then
Bro. Purge, bro.
The Purge. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in a bunch of other stuff.
I've never
That's good.
seen
Training
the Purge,
Day.
but I did see the Sinister. That's the weird thing about it. I seen
Mhm.
Sinister, and I just couldn't remember that was him.
Literally, yeah. He just does like weird ass movies. Like it's kind of shout out to him,
Yeah.
dude,
No,
he
that was
busted
dope.
his out on this one, like you said, dude. That
Literally, bro.
The
He's,
acting was
was
phenomenal.
insane.
literally, he had
dude.
Diva
Where's that
Bomb
girl
the whole
from?
time.
What's that old girl from the main love interest? What's she from?
Amanda
I know,
Seg-
I seen
Well,
her
she's
in
in a
lot
bunch of stuff,
too.
bro.
Oh, okay, she's
But
just
I don't know if you know that horror movie Jennifer's Body.
No.
She plays like the nerd friend in it. She's in that movie, but she's in a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
I'll name off movies, but you won't even.
Yeah,
You can look it up, see if.
But no, her character is great too.
Uh-huh.
I just like I'm just trying to like wrap my head around it. It's like what, like they just like go fucking berserk at the end, that they just fucking start going nuts on each other, and it's just like she just lost her husband, and like she's making out with her fucking pastor. It's just like if my sister or no. It's 2 months. It's 2 months. It's 2 months that the whole movie takes place. Because at the beginning of the movie, they say like, oh, and when he's giving that tour to the people, he's like, in 2 months we're gonna have, or 2 or 3 months. It was one of those two. We're gonna have our 250th anniversary. So it's only been a few months since her husband died, and she's just like going after the past. She's just like, I was just like, if my sister told me that her husband died, and then she hooked up with the pastor that did the hearing for her husband, I'd be like, "Are you okay?" It's just
the ending. I just think he's dead. The ending, like, you think so? When he gets the Drano, when he puts the barbed wire, he gets the Drano. He's dead. I think that's like the way I take it. That's the way. And that's just how they say that's the sweet kiss of death. Like that's like a saying people say. Yeah, that's just like that's a that's what he's thinking when he's dead, because I don't just the way.
Actually, that makes sense, because remember he was trying to knock on the door and open it, right? And it was locked.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. She just like spawns in. Yeah. So like it's supposed to be. See how you took it, like she's still alive? So it's supposed to be ambiguous enough where you can get both sides. Because I listened to a podcast, bro, and right off the jump, they're like, we're all religious. And they're like, that was a happy ending. I was like, dude, I did not. After watching that guy was just like.
That's where I jumped to, too, because I'm probably because I'm religious, too. But because I thought it ended happy. But when you start talking about it, because remember when you pointed out she was hugging him and kissing him? He didn't feel nothing.
She doesn't feel the barbed wire.
Yeah, she didn't feel the barbed wire. I was like, this man's covered in barbed wire.
And there's like, he was struggling, just putting it on. I doubt that he could have not felt pain on that shit, too.
Like, as soon as he
I would love to believe it's the happy ending.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why, when he talks about like how like he lets you decide what it is, but like. We've been through this with this character the whole time and he's just slowly fucking falling into despair.
It's literally his fall from grace, as they say.
Literally, we're watching this guy just go straight plummeting, bro. And it's a slow build-up. That's what's kind of cool, because it's like I haven't showed these guys Taxi Driver, but we'll see it. But dude, he's been writing the same fucking movie for like years, since like the 70s, bro.
The 70s? This movie came out 2017.
I know. I'm saying, like, he's been writing the same kind of characters. These lonely guys that slowly ramping into some insane shit.
Okay. Wait, did this movie come out 2017?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it takes place in 2017, too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. I thought it was just a time thing because of the global warming shit.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like that slow creep. Like, you're with these guys the whole time, and then you're like, oh, and suddenly, like, I'm not with, this is not cool anymore,
It's literally, I literally said out loud when we were watching the movie, I was like, am I watching a documentary of a terrorist or what?
Yeah, because it doesn't.
I didn't expect the fucking bomb.
The bomb.
How fucking awesome was that, bro? Yeah, dude, when I first watched the movie, I was like, holy shit, this just turned, bro.
That's what I like about these movies, bro. The situations they put these people in.
It's just like extreme.
Shit.
And like, he's slowly just like,
and you can definitely tell he's still losing it more and more, because before he would just brush off that girl that like he slept with or whatever.
He said we tried.
And he slowly just blows her off, and they're at the end. He just fucking dropped. What was the insult she said? That insult was crazy. What was it?
Your stumbling block, bro.
Yeah, the stumbling block. I was like,
that was a crazy roast.
Yeah, dude, that was top 10 biggest roast.
Just flamed her right in the middle of her workplace.
He literally crucified her, torched her ass, bro.
Said, I despise you.
Literally. Imagine someone said that to your face. I despise you.
You remind me of my own end.
And dude, it was funny because he's like, control yourself. No, pull yourself together. I think after all that.
Oh my god, bro! He's just obliterated her. Yeah,
zero fucking remorse. He's just
when he's watching like the videos too, and it's just that droning like something's cooking and it ain't right, bro.
He's just like,
and then he puts on the vest, dude. You're like, oh,
dude,
I
can see what you was mean, unnerving as hell to see, because like it's a bomb vest on like a priest.
Yeah, dude.
That was insane.
That is what
I had mixed feelings about that.
Literally, bro.
But I was intrigued by it though, I was like, fuck, I need to see it.
It's such a striking image, bro, of like, I don't know, I really like, I'm not religious, but I do like religion, you know what I mean? And these things that this movie talks about, it's like two things that interest me, because I've been thinking, haven't seen this movie in a few years, but I've been thinking about like, like how they said, like, over here, we live in Utah, so like if the Salt Lake dries up, we're fucking cooked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But thank God we got a bunch of snow, but it's like
the record snow breaking.
It's just crazy, like I think about like the shit that, like we have no control over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I can vibe with, Reverend Toller, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because I'm religious, and I was going with some of the shit he was going, dude.
Yeah, and I do like he's like
some of the shit he was saying
creations,
was going
like
crazy,
why the fuck, you know, like would he build something just so we can just fucking destroy it like that? You know what I mean?
I don't
why
know
wouldn't we want to save it? You know,
I don't know if we said about the first line, but about the hope and despair.
Yeah, hope and despair.
Dude, that whole line just went crazy too, bro.
Yeah, literally. That's like those are the two things you're dealing with this whole movie, because even in like when he's in doing the magical mystery ride, it's like, you know, you're like, what the fuck? Crazy. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, you see like, you know, the forest, you know what I mean? All this beautiful, you know, shit, you know, the world, you know what I mean?
The world, yeah.
And then it slowly zooms into his face, and it shows him. Then he's like, he can't even think about that. He just falls into despair, you know, thinking about all the man-made like cars, fucking tires,
like the constant sounding of fucking traffic.
As soon as he moved his arm, that's when he started talking, like almost like he was out of sync, you know. Yeah. And he saw all that shit.
The ocean of fucking tires, literally.
All those tires,
yeah, like all those images are so like striking, bro. And it's like shit, dude. All the trash and shit like that. You're like, fuck, dude. Yeah. And it's hard not to think about that. You know what I mean? He's trying to have like this experience, you know?
Yeah.
Thinking about something, you know, like he's supposed to have this peaceful experience, but all you can think about is this terrible shit. You know what I mean?
Like even when it's supposed to be something that he's supposed to be enjoying, it's just nothing but despair on his mind and just crossing.
Yeah, even in the beginning when he was talking to the husband, Michael, I think is his name. Yeah. Remember when he got up and you saw like the laptop behind him, and it was going through the years and how it would look like, how much more red the United States was going.
I don't know if
was it the United States or the world?
It's the world.
It was the world, right?
The world. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught this, but it was
crazy red, dude.
It was ticking with the same. There was like a clock that was taking that whole dialogue, and every time a new year appeared, it was the clock ticking.
Yeah, because it went up to 2050, right?
That's 2050,
right?
It's like that shit's like, you know, it's like it is what it is, like, and it's. And I like the part where he's just like, I thought shit would be different, you know. I thought people would understand, but people don't, you know what I mean? Yeah. People just don't.
Part of being human is that maybe not everyone is selfish, but a lot of people are just selfish, and the self-interest is the most important thing out of everything. I mean, I get that, you know. It's just like, it's your life, it's your experience. You shouldn't really have to. Some people believe this, that you shouldn't really have to worry about like him or her, because this is your own personal like experience.
You're the main character.
Yeah, literally main character. And it's just like I said this to you guys earlier, but like even if we wanted to do something about climate change, us three together probably going to make a difference. If most pollution that comes from the world is from corporations, and corporations make up literally almost all the pollution. So even if every single individual person decided that like, hey, I'm gonna be more green, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it's like, it goes to that thing that's fucked up. It's morbid, but it's like, if you wanted to do something about the world, kill yourself.
Yeah, literally.
Because if you weren't, you know,
because you're stop producing waste.
Yeah,
you would stop producing waste.
If you wanted really to help, you'd kill yourself, you know.
Because you'd stop using plastic, you'd stop using reusable things, you'd stop making plastic.
Said that, right? Where he said there's a scientist said that by 2015, if we don't do something, it's like no matter what we do to
so
they've been
the problem is that the problem is
straight up just dying. They were just waiting at this point.
Yeah, we're just waiting to.
It is fucked up to think about, but it's like I really understand, you know, and I think about like all that stuff that Michael thinks about, but I think more like there's no point of like you have to just keep moving.
Yeah,
you have to keep moving. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know how to way to put it, but
you
like
have hope.
Yeah, you literally you have to be like there has to be.
You have to have hope because if you don't have hope, the despair is just gonna eat you, and literally. That's just like just like how that's literally what happened to him. The despair ate him.
Yeah, dude. Met him in the fucking forest.
Yeah,
that was crazy. I guessed it too. I was like, my man's gonna be dead.
I know, bro. As soon as you said it, like he's dead.
The movie was supposed to, he wanted to make the movie black and white. That's why like the colors are very toned down.
Yeah,
that shit is bright red, bro. Yeah. The blood, that shit is just like striking as hell.
I was gonna say because the camera was also like in a box too.
Yeah, it's 1.37.
That's what it was. Same thing as the lighthouse, right?
I think the lighthouse is more boxed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is actually
a little bit more boxed.
About it now.
Now I like the whole message of the movie. It's just like climate change is this crazy ass thing that we can't even stop anymore. Like it's just done for.
And I like it like how he's like doesn't want to bring, you know, his daughter to the world, you know what I mean? But it's like it's even worse if he doesn't, you know what I mean? And it's just like I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
Honestly, that part's just like completely up to you as a person.
That's what I'm saying,
dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you just sit there and just fucking like the whole world's fucked? You know what I mean? But like, you can. You gotta.
Yeah, and you can.
We can. We gotta keep moving forward. You know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
To be fair, maybe things work out. You know, you never know.
Hopefully, that's kind of the hope part.
That's the best we can hope for.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think more like I don't think it's gonna. People don't tend to realize or give a fuck. You know what I mean? Other than themselves, but I have no power in that, and you know, it's just
enjoy
like
the life that you have.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things you got to take the life as it comes at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do think we'll see drastic changes in our lifetime. You know, and it's just like, hey man, as it comes, you take it and you just kind of keep moving forward. What happens in your life?
Yeah, like shit like that, like the dam when we almost didn't have water, bro. Like that shit was fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, when the COVID shit happened.
They're like start stockpiling because you're fucked, and then we got rain. Yeah. We got a big ass thing of rain. Like we just literally just like.
So
squeezed right out of that.
So we're from Utah, and we've had everywhere has had record-breaking like hot years, but specifically Utah, we're a state that relies a lot on rainwater because we have a lot of our mountain ranges, and our entire system is built around consistently having snow, so we don't have to pump as much water from different states here. But the problem is that like we haven't had snow. Like we get snow every winter, but we haven't had a bad snow year until this year. Yeah. Like as much as I hated seeing cloudy and snow for fucking like 2 months straight almost since like beginning of February.
Yeah,
it's really good because people were literally worried that the Salt Lake was gonna dry up. That's probably not a worry anymore. Farmers have water. Everyone's gonna have water. Even if it floods, it's probably better that it floods than we have another dry ass year.
That fucking snow day on Wednesday, I can't remember the date of it, but everybody was trapped in the fucking
no one left. No one went to work.
I've never seen it that bad, bro. That's the crazy shit about it. Because before, Utah was kind of just like every winter, it was like hardly would snow. You know, that's what I remember. I don't remember it snowing that much.
It used to snow a shit ton. My parents tell me because my parents have been here for like longer than your guys' parents. My parents told me that like how it was this year is how it always used to be. Like this was the normal like 20-something years ago.
Because my dad asked one of the guys that was born here and raised there. He's like, "Have you ever seen a snow day that bad?" The guy's like, "Nope."
Oh, maybe not that specifically snow day, but
that day.
Yeah, that's not those. Yeah, what was it like? 2 feet, 3 feet?
I think so.
Yeah, it was like nuts. 2 feet everywhere.
Driving in that shit sucked, dude. Yeah. That was.
I'm surprised you went, dude. I didn't even leave my house that day. I said, "Ain't nobody going to work."
No, that day, it was that awful. I didn't go.
Nah, no one went to work that day.
FedEx was like, "Stay inside."
They're like, "You're
That's
gonna
the worst
die."
part about it too, because you don't want to hear those words, bro. When you're a FedEx driver.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I do like how like, he's just like contradicts himself. You know what I mean? Because he's all about. This is why I like these complicated ass characters. You know what I mean? Because they're so interesting. That he's just like. All about like the environment, you know what I mean? He's like trying to save, like trying to get people aware, you know what I mean? Like he's like thinking about it and shit, but he's also polluting his own body by just drinking fucking alcohol and shit like that, you know what I mean?
I don't think I saw him eat a single piece of solid food.
Literally, he's eating bread and fucking whiskey, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was his breakfast.
That's his sustenance, bro.
It was it was like whiskey. Porridge. It was porridge with like whiskey.
No, it was just straight whiskey in a bowl, I think.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be.
That is crazy.
He's just dipping it in there. Yeah, and I do like how like that. Even his death, it was supposed to be like a representation of like there, something natural, like his body, and then he's getting the
wires, which is something man-made.
Exactly, and the Drano, to kill himself. Incredible, bro. Like, shout out to Paul Schrader. Like, fuck me. That shit's like, just thinking about it, just saying it is crazy,
I didn't think the movie would end that way at all, dude. I thought
I definitely thought it was going to end on a boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was like,
I thought he was going to probably burn the fucking place down or something. Something like that. That's why I said, like, he might do a Rage Against the Machine album.
Just fucking torch himself.
The Burning Man.
No, that shit is crazy. It is, like, makes you get like squint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude,
like
that's what I was like.
When you see him putting on the barbed wire, it's like,
I literally couldn't watch it.
You always like, whenever you see him barbed wire, you're like, fuck, imagine getting caught in that, you know?
And
like,
he's literally wrapping it around him, bro.
Yeah. Dude, that shit's crazy.
It was awesome to watch, dude.
It was, bro.
It's so weird because like I'm so conflicted seeing it, just like
he's
supposed to be like a pastor, believing everything, and then he's just fucking almost about to kill himself.
Literally struggling with his own inner demons.
Like I said, you like stuff like that where he's just fucking conflicting with himself, you know?
Yeah.
Almost like he's not believing.
He's literally
he's saying anymore, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
He didn't believe anything of what he was saying. I think he just kind of. He was
kind of
trying.
Struggling.
He was just trying to fake it until he made it.
You see it in the Notebook whenever he writes
he's just
a new
like,
page, bro. I mean, he was ripping off pages. Remember?
Yeah, I love it.
I don't think anything saved. I don't think
the
he
words
saved
that I
any
just
page.
wrote and shit like
stuff
that.
that. Because he ripped off some pages too.
Yeah, I love it. He's like,
I ripped off the last 2 pages because he wrote it in a craze or something like that. I don't remember.
In a delirium. A hard ass word right there too. You don't hear that word that often. Delirium.
Yeah, I like that when he's just like, I wonder if Jesus, thought about being liked or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I hate what I just wrote. You know what I mean? And it's crazy as fuck.
I do like that he makes everyone around him kind of question their own kind of position in all of it. Like he makes like the pastor and like the guy who owns the big companies. Like, you think God is happy with what we've done to it, with His creation?
Yeah.
Because he even says it's like God is in everything, right? The birds, the river, the mountains, and everything, and we're just destroying all of it besides us. Just like,
and I like the fat ass counter too, that he's just like, he destroyed it once, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the 40 days and 40 nights.
He'll fucking do it again, you know what I mean? And that's interesting too, you know what I mean? That they're also like, I like it because it's not just like feeding into one side, they're also combating them, you know what I mean?
The conflict.
Yeah, I like the part where he's just like, talking about hope and despair. It's like you have to you live with both these contradicting things in your head. That's how you're supposed to live. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty interesting to think about.
I totally think that like without feeling despair, you'll never really experience what true hope is like.
Literally. You have to you have to have some of the bad so the good feels
feels great. Basically,
literally.
Feels amazing.
Trying to think if there's anything else we missed that was major. I think that's pretty it, right? Bomb vest. I mean, the scene with the woods was crazy as hell.
Yeah, he just blows his fucking. They show it too. They show like his
that's
brain and everything.
That shit
too.
is gnarly, bro.
I didn't expect that in that movie, bro. I didn't expect anything in this movie,
dude.
Bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Good thing we did this shit about like the case and stuff like that, because like you do not get the vibe.
No, you do not at all, bro. That shit was crazy as hell, dude. But I loved every second of it, dude. I was just.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
I was just intrigued the whole time.
Yeah, you can just
dialogue too. Dude.
Yeah, the dialogue. It's like you can just hear this dude's thoughts. Just him going fucking crazy.
Literally, he's just.
And it's like it's so incremental, bro. Where it's just like shit, Like damn, he's already like thinking about, It's like quick, you know what I mean? It's like you're shit. You don't even notice, you know what I mean?
And then when he was going to that guy's laptop, was that when he found the footage, or was that another scene when he saw like the bomb vest go off?
Yeah, it's
like
it was when he was looking through that dude's computer. Yeah, dude, when he searched it on there.
Crazy shit. Dude. I didn't expect to see that either.
Yeah,
dude.
that shit is nuts. Just get disintegrated, bro. That shit's crazy. And then he's just I love that whole part where he's just like following the dude. He goes to the place,
Oh yeah, he just followed the dude, the owner of the company, just around town for like a whole day. Just
fucking miso.
Debating if he wants to do something. He had the check. He had the thing equipped too.
Straight,
he had it that whole day, just walking around like that. He went to a fucking restaurant. He was just walking around with a vest.
That was a cool scene too, where he was doing the tour, and he's like, "Sir, are you gonna come along with us?"
And he walks into
the scene, bro, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that's what I like, because
bro.
The camera doesn't move so much, so it's like people entering and exiting the frame. Yeah, that's shit's tight.
That's dope.
The camera moves like 5 times, I think, somewhere like 5 or 6 times.
Something is pretty rare to see.
Literally, yeah, I know.
Like it's the car. The time where like when you find the bomb vest, there's like the cameras pointed at the side of the house, and you literally see the car just pull right through the fucking camera, not even park in it.
It's just like a nice movie about like actually like I feel like I'm experiencing this dude's life, because I feel like movies nowadays, especially like I watch cheesy ass movies, I watch war movies and stuff because I like superheroes, and it's just like cut, like it's all just cuts, and it's just like the best moments you can get of someone. But I like that it's like I feel like I'm actually like watching this dude's life just spiral
too, because even like the coloring or the way it's shot, it was like pretty dim.
Yeah.
Like didn't have that much color in it either, dude.
I know.
Kind of shows like how he's going through almost.
Yeah, the Drano is like the only colorful thing in that last shot. Literally, the only thing that has color.
Yeah, the Pepto and the fucking it's a shot from Taxi Driver. So when we watch that,
it's a little reference.
It's a little reference.
The fucking Pepto with a fucking glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
Shit, dude. He does have cancer, right?
You said you watched a podcast where you thought it was a happy ending. The more I think about it, this man had no happy ending. He was dying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy. Well, you can.
You could say that girl was hope.
Yeah, true. But like he was dying.
I thought about it too.
He never even went to go get his he probably had like a tumor or cancer. Like
he did. He did.
Yeah,
cancer.
That's what I asked. I was like, he did have cancer.
And then he said, "Are you having like blood in your stool?" And the dude was just like, "Yeah." And he's like, "When you've been seeing it like fucking something like 6 months," and the dude was like, "Yikes!" Basically,
like, shit.
It's already done. It's over.
It's a wrap for this guy.
Literally,
it's a wrap, bro. Even that doctor says you got to stop drinking, dude. The next scene, like, bro, he's legit.
He said just a little. I just have a little bit with little wine with dinner.
Yeah, he's like,
I know. It's like I'm just having a little sip.
Stop that.
Yeah, I was like, don't do that. Oh my god! And then when James Cameron fucking goes through the trash, bro, and it's just bottles, bro, straight fucking bottles.
Literally, no other substance, just
Nothing
straight
else,
fucking
dude.
alcohol, bro.
Oh my god!
He was staring at that trash can for a while.
And also, like,
yeah, he did a double take too. He looked
open.
away.
Looks
back.
Just like one Pepto bottle, and then just like a bunch of whiskey bottles. Like, holy shit!
It's that over the counter shit. Too.
Oh yeah,
I
also want to bring up before we fucking forget how like they just straight demean him, bro, in his church. You know what I mean? Like the guy
they
give
just
him a tip.
Yeah, gave him a tip.
The guy gave him a tip like.
Like I'm a fucking I get paid
fucking
work
reverend,
here,
bro. Like
even the organ joke that guy did in front of him, dude. Oh my
he's
god!
Like grabbed him by the organ. He's just
and
like,
there at the end, he's like, no one cares about your church. You're just a what was it, museum?
Yeah,
that's what they call it. It as a museum.
Souvenir shop.
Yeah, you're just a souvenir shop. Yeah,
that's
just a souvenir shop.
Ass, bro. They straight. Yeah, that was fucked up.
It's just crazy how fast they demean this thing that's supposed to be giving him hope. They just all demean the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
On
it's
the 250th anniversary too.
They're
still talking shit on it, dude. That's like literally
it's like what he believes in, and like.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that's kind of fucked up. It's like, why would you? It shouldn't matter where you praise God. You know
it
what I
shouldn't
mean?
at all.
It shouldn't matter whether big or small. You know what I mean? It shouldn't matter straight up.
Mm-hmm.
But like, hell no. And he's like, do you know how much it takes to run a
business?
Yeah, that guy was like just going crazy. Dude. The staffing, everything. No, he's like, you don't know what it's like.
Oh, yeah, he does like when he starts to. It's crazy because like he starts to get more militant and like his like the way he writing and shit in his dialogue, like towards the end, and then like he says like a part like some verse from Revelations. And it's funny in the commentary. He's just like, bro, once people start quoting Revelations, they're gone, dude. They're straight gone because that's all doomsday shit.
A lot of
scary shit. Dude.
A lot of
that's the scary shit in there, dude.
A lot of like school shooters and shit like that. Like people will find their diaries and a lot of them like quote shit like that. And I think you're the one that told me there's like a Stephen King book that he wrote about a school shooter, and they quote him all the time too. But it's the same for like church passages. Like they'll start like. You'll have like religious passages in there about like stuff like Revelations and shit like that, and it's just like
it's kind of scary too. You reading those shit, dude?
Yeah.
It's oh my god, bro! I don't even want to think about it. Dude.
He's a straight
like
fire
Revelations
and brimstone.
Is the story about that city getting burnt, right?
No, Revelations is just like the whole.
Just kind of just like the way the world ends.
The world ends.
Yes.
Literally.
Kind of just like depicting like shit what will happen.
Yeah,
bro. Just come down and pick up
shit like that.
Yeah, dude. Just straight chaos.
That's
bro.
legit, bro. Like a scary.
The scary top 10 scariest books.
Literally, dude.
Literally, dude.
Old Testament shit, bro, is just horrific, bro. Literally, dude.
It's frightening, very frightening. But
and it's crazy. I also want to bring up Paul Schrader is like, he didn't watch a movie till he was 18, bro.
Hey, he's like he's just like me for real.
Literally, no, like he was gonna be a priest. He was going to school just to do that, and then he watched his first movie and immediately said, "Fuck all that. I got a different passion."
You know how much work you have to do to be a priest, especially specifically like in the Catholic Church. I watched the video that explains like how many steps you have to do.
Yeah, it's quite a lot.
To be like a pastor or to be like above a pastor, they make you think like you have to have like a university degree in theology and shit like that. That's crazy.
Yeah. My dad almost became.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, he said
my dad went to a seminario, dude, just to become a priest. Dude. Yeah. He told me like out of like the 40 kids that went there, dude, only 2 decided to stay that way, dude. And
that's crazy. Yeah, he said like the difference between a reverend, because he's a reverend, and a priest. I guess it's because they're. Well, he said that their reverend's not celibate. I guess
Yeah.
So you have kids and shit like that.
Can have a wife.
Because he said he had a wife and kids.
He did.
His kid died in
Iraq. Yeah, I bet you felt that one, Thomas. He's like an unjust war. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
This whole the whole movie is just a political gesture. It's crazy.
Literally.
I know it's right up your alley, bro.
Oh, I love it.
It's like
fuck big corporations.
Yeah, I'm just in it for the fucking crazy situations that you get into, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that dude just started off in despair. He already had like nothing, you know.
Yeah, no, he said he's gonna do like an exercise. I think because he doesn't say what it is, but he always says like, you know, I wish I could pray and shit like that. And I think that's like what it is. It's like he can't pray, so he writes in the journal.
That's definitely what it is, because he's
an experiment, right?
Yeah,
he
it's
said
an
he's gonna do it
for 12 months.
I think that's definitely it,
and
because when he's in the when he's at the landfill at the end, he's like, I found a new form of prayer.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Figured it out.
So that's
he figured out how to how to do his experiment successfully. Almost.
Yeah, dude, that's still going through my mind, dude. That scene is so fucking.
It's
cool,
fire,
that
bro.
Time lapse, bro. He comes out, he's like, I found a new way of prayer. He looks back.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's fucking incredible, bro. Holy shit.
Dope as shit, dude.
What do you think it was, or what is it supposed to be?
I think it's like that extremism. You know what I mean? That,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
There are extremism, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I thought.
Religious extremism.
But I always think it's funny when people are like, you know, eco-terrorists and shit like that, but they're just trying to save the planet. They're
fucking make a bomb,
but they're trying to like save the planet. You know, like people like, you know, go, you know, protest out in the jungle and shit like that, and like, you know, they like the way that they pick these people, you know, even though they're trying to do a good thing.
Honestly, the best method of kind of stopping all that shit from happening is you kind of
yourself.
No.
You say you want to save the world, kill yourself.
No, I mean like no.
You gotta kill yourself.
Yeah, that's the real answer right there. No, I mean like the actual answer to solving like, you know, the big corporations is to fucking become part of the big corporations and fake it until you're to the top, and at the top just make all the fucking changes you can. And I think honestly that's the best way.
Because I thought the way the movie was gonna end was either the album cover I told you, or he was gonna go out there and just start roasting everybody because it's gonna be on scene. The mayor was gonna be there. The mayor was there. Everyone was there.
The governor, the mayor, literally like important political.
I thought he was gonna do something with the laptop too. You know, just bring it.
Remote bomb.
Look. But that's what I thought was gonna happen, you know, because you probably have to make a scene or like make himself look crazy just to get his point across, you know.
Yeah, but a lot of the time, like that shit doesn't do anything. You think these fucking rich fucks care? No, they're just gonna be like.
I mean, if they saw the bomb vest, I think they probably would have.
Oh yeah, the bomb. I'm talking about the wire specifically, but the bomb vest is a different story.
With like religion, I always find interesting like martyrs and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
I never
a crazy thing that you know like. Somebody dying, you know, and it's like glorified, you know, for that cause. You know what I mean? In a way, it's like it's a weird, interesting thing. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I'll be honest, I don't know if martyrs have ever worked. I'm trying to think of a time that it did.
Probably not. You know, probably, but you know, Jesus was a martyr. You know, what I mean?
Yeah, I was
literally a martyr. You know, what I mean?
Died for our sins, basically.
So it's like shit like that. You know what I mean?
Why would one man have to pay for all my sins?
It's one of those things. Like, if he didn't die, would he be important? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
See, so it's like it's like one of these things. It's like,
and they just woke up the third day.
Resurrected.
Fucking hit the what is that?
Starts floating like they did when they did the magic missile.
Fucking go down the
insane, dude. But I gotta say, that's a movie I would definitely watch again, dude.
That's
like
this is my fifth time seeing this shit, bro. Straight up, I haven't seen it in a minute. And I just been kind of rewatching the beginning part and stuff like that here in the commentary.
Yeah, dude, this movie's like, I hell love this movie. This shit's crazy good, dude.
Good watch.
Literally, bro.
Again, I would have just passed this by every time I would have saw this. I would have passed it by every single fucking time.
I don't know how the fuck he wasn't nominated for an Oscar, bro.
To be fair,
I literally do not know, bro. That shit is crazy.
2017, right?
Dude, he's written so much fucking great classic movies, bro. Paul Schrader. I think this is the first time he's ever been nominated for a screenplay. He lost, but you know, at least he got.
Yeah, I wonder what won that year.
Oh, it was 2017. I think it was Shape of Water, where
Guillermo del Toro.
Literally, and Phantom Thread got clapped up. I think too on that year. Rest in peace.
I can't hate on my fellow brother though. You know?
I can.
It's weird because I know what the scenes are. That's literally the end right there.
Yeah, I know. You don't even get to see like the aspect ratio. You don't see any of that.
No. See, I didn't even notice. I didn't realize. This would have given away if I realized this was a bomb right here. But I didn't realize
that. I thought that was the trash.
No, that's the bomb.
That's the bomb, bro.
Oh, is it? No,
Yeah.
I thought that was the image of the trash. Oh yeah, that is the bomb. That's when you first see it, right?
Yeah.
You can't just tell what it is.
And
What'd you guys think, bro, when you guys saw that?
Oh my god, it's
Dude,
this scene where I thought it was a murder mystery is when he blows his head off too.
Murder mystery.
Oh my god.
I mean, I was right.
I guess we were both. I mean, I thought I was right in the beginning, and then as soon as I got midpoint, I'm like, I think I completely I'm wrong.
What'd you think about Thomas? What'd you think about the fucking bomb? Like when you first saw it,
I fucking
well,
I was
like what the?
I was blindsided, man. I was like, I was not expecting this.
Yeah,
like
dude.
my man
Stun-locked?
like
Stunlock.
for me is that I always see it as like, dude, hurting people doesn't solve shit. It never will. It never has. Don't do it. Don't hurt people. It never solves shit. Doesn't help your cause. If anything, it just paints your cause in a bad light. But like I do get at the same time, like these guys are like, dude, it's like they're like delirious in their own head of like. They start not being able to tell what's right, what's wrong, and the only thing they care about is proving their point, and their point becomes so extreme in their head that they can't. They start to forget that like part of being like they start forgetting
people involved.
Yeah, they start forgetting human, like the human experience almost.
It's like when kids first think they're atheists, you know?
Yeah,
they're like, I'm about to hurt everybody's feelings right now. I'm about to go to combat everybody. You know, like
that's literally me.
I'm telling you, bro. Everybody's gone through that.
That's I was waiting for the reaction of him. What's his name in the game? Oh, not game. Movie.
What's it? Ethan Hawke?
Ethan Hawke, yeah. Because usually in times like that, priest or pastor, they usually don't tell. If you tell them something major like that, they will never tell anyone else.
Yeah,
so the reaction was right. You know?
Yeah.
He's just like, I'll hide it or I'll give it.
That was tight. He was just like,
that's usually the reaction.
And I like it because she's like, I'm frightened. You know what I mean? He's like, of him? He's like,
yeah,
you
know what I mean? Doing all the right questions.
Yeah,
too.
and he's just like, she's like, no. He's like, we stand by him. She's like, yeah, well, and he's like, okay, then I'll stand by you guys. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
We'll get through this.
You think he killed himself because you think the Michael? Do you think he killed himself because
make a spot?
He got.
I don't know why I thought like. I thought about. My bad. Go ahead.
Do you think Michael killed himself because the spare warned him, or because he thinks someone like a police officer found the bomb, or his wife told someone about the bomb, so he said, "Oh, I'm gonna die for a pointless ass reason anyway, so might as well just do it first."
No, I think despair because she put everything back. She said.
Yeah, so but he took it. So he went into the garage and saw it was missing, and then that's when he went to the park and then told the pastor to come meet him.
No, I think despair might have just taken him. I think you probably have a point in there too, but I feel like because when he was talking, bro, he looked like he was already lost. Bro.
Yeah, it literally looked
like you said the way he
said this was the second, and as soon as he saw the vessel's gone, this is the second option here. Yeah, I'm out. You know.
And he still made it political. Like, and he still made it a political message. His death with his will and shit.
I love it because like we're having these like, and even they talk about it in the movie. This was great writing here. How he's just like, I wish I could have done something different. And she's like, he wanted to die. He didn't want to be alive. He wouldn't have done it.
Basically.
I feel like she knew it too. You know that he didn't want to live anymore. Like he was just. He didn't want to experience.
She probably expected it because like you said, you would have been balling if you found that.
Yeah,
out, right? Like crying,
she
definitely. She was just there, just like.
Yeah, she definitely saw it coming.
It definitely started irking her when she saw the test, his last will and shit like that. His last will and testament. She started crying, bro. Yeah, that shit was a trip. It was crazy watching it again, bro. Holy shit, bro. I was like. I remember when I first watched it, I was like, holy fuck, bro. Seeing him with the bomb vest is such a crazy image, bro.
That's like the craziest thing I've seen so far, dude.
Literally, like, bro, dude, that shit looks so
all conflicted and shit, dude.
Yeah, you're like, god damn, this is...
Because I would have never imaged that, Just seeing like my priest or whatever, a dude wearing something like that,
Yeah, that shit's so crazy.
Dude, but...
Enough to scar a grown ass man.
Yeah, dude. Especially the barbed wire scene too, bro.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
He was like, he saw her screaming. He's like, "Fuck it."
He was like a fucking animal, bro. He's like,
yeah, it's just kind of rapid.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking. I was like, oh shit, where's this guy? Because I thought I'm like, he's gonna go in there and blow. I'm about to bomb this motherfucking plane. He's about to go in there and just blow himself the fuck up. I was like, oh shit, And then he starts taking off his shell. I was like, where's this going? And oh shit, the barbed wire. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Because I didn't know what it was for a second. because when he grabbed it, I saw the drain cleaner, and then so he got something else. Like, what the fuck is that? And then I remember the scene where, that dead rabbit was on it. I think,
yeah, he picked up the barbed wire.
But I didn't know what he was gonna do with it though. I didn't think he was gonna wrap himself in it. I thought he was gonna probably do like some Home Alone shit or something.
I thought he was gonna booby trap it. Yeah. He thought he was gonna set up booby traps
on some Home Alone shit.
No, he started just fucking wrapping it in fucking.
Oh my god, that shit was fucking. It's
been
a minute since I've seen that.
Literally some Kendrick Lamar shit where you fucking got a crown made out of diamonds type beat.
And the best part of watching that whole thing was watching Thomas's reaction.
Yeah,
bro.
Thomas, dude, you were going crazy. Like, I cannot watch this. Bro. You were like,
as
we were
soon as he put the bomb
bro.
on, he was like, I can't watch this.
It's so weird because he should have been. We were complete opposites, bro. We were just like he wanted to look away. I was like, I'm intrigued. Dude.
Yeah,
I gotta see where this goes, bro.
I can't, man.
I was like,
holy
it's weird because I was thinking of the worst case scenario, and I was like, fuck, I love it because thinking this way, bro.
Yeah, one of you guys called is like, if she shows up, it's a wrap,
Yeah,
I was like, she's about to pull up.
I know. Even the
he was so
like,
conflicted.
don't show up, He's
Yeah.
like, you don't have to come,
He literally
That was classic. Don't go to school tomorrow.
Literally, don't go to school tomorrow.
She's like, do not go. And she's like, okay.
Things are about to blow up.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
But I hella enjoyed that movie, bro. That has to be
all right.
Crazy, dude. A stunner, spiritual, probing work of art. It really was, bro. Thriller too. We were expecting a jump scare out of nowhere.
It's funny because he wrote a book. Like he used to be a real used to write reviews and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he wrote a book called like Transcendental, some shit in films, but basically like these kind of like fucking slow paced moving films and shit like that. And he wrote a book about it, and it was like hella fucking popular. And he's like, I'm never gonna make a religious movie, he said to himself, you know what I mean? He said.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think there's a movie called Ida, and he's like, he watched it and he's like, shit, it's time to write that movie. It's time to write that movie.
It's time for me to pull up.
Yeah, because making a movie like that is kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
This movie, bro, because it's shit, dude.
He's
going so fucking.
He's definitely clowning on like mega churches and shit like that.
You can see why. I just like hearing a bunch of shit about like the lake and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I just like started to think about this fucking movie, and I was like, shit, we gotta see this.
That was like my favorite. I didn't think the whole thing was just fucking dialogue, but it really was.
Yeah,
I thought there was gonna be something like the bomb thing. I thought that was
literally
nothing. The single.
The only action we got was the fucking the suicide.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And you don't even see the action.
You don't even see it, but you just show up, dude.
Mm-hmm. The most action you get is the barbed wire.
I can't imagine walking past the dude. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, that shit was.
That must have fucked him up badly,
you
bro.
feel the unease, bro. As soon as you see his fucking face, you're like, ugh. You really know.
Because you see at the top of his head too, bro. You see like it all gone.
Yeah, that shit was fucking nuts, bro.
Oh.
Yeah,
the scene looked good though because it was in the snow though. So
I know.
And really beautiful.
Thomas was like, "I love these shots." I was like, "Just wait, dude." Oh my god.
But
beautiful ass fucking movie.
I think so. Yeah.
The camera moves like only like 6 fucking times the whole thing.
Is there any point in the burning fucking horizon?
I think it's just supposed to like
that
be
the
like
world's gonna burn.
Like an environmental thing, like a forest
global
fire.
warming.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay.
I think that's what it's supposed
to Don't you guys remember last year how much Cali was on fire?
Yeah.
Literally. Like the entire state of Cali was like on fire for like months last year. Same with Australia. Australia, 500 million animals died in Australia last year because of forest fires. 500 million.
That shit sucks.
It's crazy. Just what global warming does to our planet.
Shit, dude. But
the reefs are fucked.
So what does everyone think about the ending? You think?
Yeah, we just kind of.
I
think he straight just fucking died. Like
I like to think of the good thing that he probably stopped himself, bro.
I just don't know. I think he's just too far gone. Like he felt like he had nothing to live.
Because I do see your guys' side too, completely.
And like the way I listened to that podcast where they're all the religious dudes, I'm like, I can see this. I can see like, their perspective and why they could think. You know what I mean? But I think more, rationally, I'm like, damn, she would have felt the barbed wire, and all this.
Because I was thinking about that.
And just the way it was shot, like she just spawned in, but like, he purposely made it so you can think both. You can argue both. And that's what's great about these kind of movies. You know, I mean, that you can argue both sides. You know.
Yeah, he found salvation in her, kind of type.
Exactly.
Thing. Yeah, maybe she was his salvation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all. And maybe he just it is true that sometimes people who are like that just kind of need the right person at the right time, and it can change the entire scope of like the outcomes of their life. Sometimes it's just like that. And sometimes it's the opposite.
Before we end that fucking, what was it, Magic School Bus? Or what was it?
Yeah.
Magic Missile?
Dude, that.
Right? Magic Missile, that's from Borderlands 2.
What was it?
The Magical Mystery Ride.
Magical Mystery Ride,
dude, that whole sequence was fucking insane, dude. But
yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
That like... But almost like 1990 green screen, dude.
Yeah, that shit.
Screen,
Yeah, I love it. It's like at first they start rotating. It's like stars, like galaxies. It looks funny as hell.
Then just going through all the fucking, what was it? It goes through the mountains, the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
That shit was funny. It just starts flying out of nowhere. That
sexual tension was crazy. I felt it.
Yeah, the whole time you're like, dude,
I was
like, they're not.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't think he's that down bad, bro.
I think he is.
That was funny.
I thought he was incredibly down bad.
He was like, "You want to do it?" He's like, "Aha, joking, you know." But unless you're not, he's like, "Unless you're not," he's like,
that one meme.
It's like maybe. He's like, "Shit, I'm joking," but.
Fuck it out.
It legit was it because he turned around, he turned like smiling, and she's like, but he's like, how fast he turned. He's like, wait,
really?
I think it's just a story of a lonely man too, He has nothing.
Dude, I'm telling you, Paul, we're gonna watch more of his movies Martin Scorsese when we get into this bastard, but like he's written a bunch of these movies, and it's just about lonely fucking men, you know what I mean? Yeah. And guess what?
And you can feel it too. You can feel it.
We're
and
men.
See it, bro.
Yeah.
You can definitely see it, feel it.
These are movies for us,
Yeah, women.
It's for everybody, but
I'm sure you guys know this stat, but like kind of going to how like the dude committed suicide. Women and men experience depression and anxiety at the exact same rate as one another, but men kill themselves 3 times more likely than women, even though we experience it at the same rate.
Feels bad.
Yeah. No moral support for men. It's improving, to be fair. It's getting better, I think, with generation Z.
Yeah, I think so. People are starting to talk about it.
Yeah.
But you can definitely feel it, though. Do you see the way that he's lonely as shit? Because the way it's shot, everything.
And everything's just so vacant. Like, he has nothing he enjoys. Like, his living room's just
even like the other pastor was like, you got to get out more, man.
Yeah,
like, we don't even see you, You're just stuck there in that museum, basically,
Oh, and that line he says was pretty hard. The one is like, how like, even Jesus went to the cathedral.
Yeah, he's like, he didn't stay in the
yard.
Yeah, he didn't stay in the garden.
You're just in the garden, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like
insane, dude.
It's just like motifs of like how like you need to push yourself out into these uncomfortable songs.
Because he's dead ass. Like, it's literally the equivalent of just fucking doom scrolling.
Yeah, literally.
Dude, he's just literally just like feeding himself like fucking.
You're just stuck in your own loop of fucking madness almost.
Dots, bro.
Dots that you don't. He's like,
and those are real concerns, not to like those are real fucking concerns, but like that is literally just straight doom scrolling.
Like you just
because I went on that shit too, especially with climate.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, dude, this is crazy, but like you got to pull yourself back and be like, you can't. Or else you can't. You just get stuck.
Yeah,
you
get stuck. Just be down your whole life, dude. Just thinking
just
about
spiral.
Fucking,
Yeah.
That's why I try not to listen to as much, because like as much as I should, sometimes I just can't watch the news. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
dude,
literally.
Like, what horrible thing now.
For me, it's always the more you know, the more peace it gives me, because the more information that I consume, that's how I know that like I worry about global warming and too, but I know that it's not my fault, and even if I wanted to do something about it, I can't.
Because like I just worry about it, but if I don't watch it, because either way, if I know about it or not, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just like
that's why even that's what
you
like
can say I'm hiding from it, but like
I mean, I'm not gonna flame. To be fair, I used to be like that. Like I used to flame people for not paying attention to like things that are actually serious about life, in our planet. But then as I go older, I realized that like I am not what makes me special that I can judge how other people perceive and live their lives? Mm-hmm. If people want to live in ignorance bliss, then hey, that's just your life. I can't tell you how to live your life. That's completely up to you.
Yeah, I don't go looking like, for every little thing, but you know what I mean, like everything, all the news things, because like usually a bunch of fear mongering, what I mean, it's real stuff, you know what I mean. But like, all the when it's like tragedies like that, too. But it's like all those people mattered, like I don't take it like seeing
every one of those.
I try to like tell myself, yeah, those were people. You know what I mean? They deserve that respect. You know what I mean? That I at least be like, okay, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I
think the craziest fucking scene I saw was when he was doing that magic bus ride. It wasn't the Sea of Tires. It was I think it was the next one where it's like that village and like almost.
Oh my! It's like God,
the trash was like trash. Yeah, the trash was like almost up to the door.
Literally,
the top of the door, dude. That's fucking insane.
Literally, how third world countries look.
It's all just bad.
It's so crazy to think.
Trash
yeah, those are things that fuck you up thinking about like. We just throw away a bunch of fucking trash and it just ends up somewhere,
Yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't just disappear. Like it goes somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Fuck me, that shit's... And like, you can't fucking recycle clothes, bro. Like, I watched some shit about that and I was like, fuck, dude. You can't recycle this shit and it's just like mounds of fucking clothes in like some third world country, bro.
Shit,
you know what's crazy?
I didn't know that.
Bro. I watched it. That shit was
for
a
us,
trip,
it's a little different
son.
Because we Hispanics, we use our clothes until they're gone.
Bro, generations will pass that shit.
Yeah, literally, dude. Like, as soon as something stops fitting me,
dude,
my cousin just got a new. My cousin just got a new fucking shirt in
Mexico. From Mexico, bro, I was like, take your pick, bro. If it don't fit me, it's yours, dog.
Every 5 years you come back with a new drip.
Yeah, dude, exactly, dog.
Straight up, pass down.
I didn't know that about the clothes, dude.
I didn't know that either, actually. But I never thought about it because I never
think about that.
Because I don't throw clothes. To be fair, I also don't throw clothes away.
Dude, I just reuse. That's what I'm saying. Like I try not to anymore. But
I give it to other people.
I ain't fucking. I care about the environment, but I ain't gonna front, bro. I throw fucking a trapo away. I fucking cut up a shirt. Use that shit, to its fullest potential and throw it the fuck away. You know what I mean? But then I was like, fuck, dude. I really try to like. I don't even get rid of my clothes.
I don't need. I don't either. I just give it away.
But like,
I just give my clothes away.
I got nobody give my clothes anymore. But like, I just think about like, fuck, if I would throw this shit away, like this fucking blanket I got, I don't want. I'm like, fuck, where the fuck would it go?
True.
I mean, the only time I've ever thrown it is like if it's really ripped or anything like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no one's gonna wear it.
I ain't gonna front. I'm like, that turned into a trapo, dude.
Yeah, straight up. That's what my dad does. Dude, my dad cuts it up. Yeah,
literally. It's when you're working. Like when you're working on a car, that's your new trapo right there. That T-shirt.
Multi-purpose, bro. We try not to waste, bro.
Yeah, fucking a new rag. You got oil on your hands, or old ass shirt.
Until it's fucking dipped entirely of oil, or some shit like that. Turns a different color, then it's done.
Yeah, once it's like you can't even distinguish what the fuck it was. You're like, okay, I think this is done for.
Shit. What should we rate this bitch then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Shall we, gentlemen?
Dude, that made me think for a while, dude.
It does, bro. That's what
I liked about it too. I'll probably give this shit like a 9, dude. Oh, what was the rating we're giving it? 9 out of 10 or what?
Yeah. I think it's like I don't know.
Oh no, we do 5. I like 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
I think I fuck with a 5.
That shit was crazy good, man.
You mean a 4.5? I don't know.
Nah, just
4 out of 5.
Just 4?
No in betweens.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with the half a star?
I hate that. Let me go 1 point.
It's just it just gives it a 10 number scale anyways.
I'd give it that though. Yeah, I might have to watch it again to give but like
this is like a 10 out of 10 for me. Like I seen it a bunch, so I can like I would usually don't say like it's a 10 out of 10 when I watch the first time, but this I seen it like fucking 5 times and it's like it's fucking awesome. The more I see it, you know what I mean? If I think about something, I'm like, oh shit, I'll just watch this shit,
It's closest to a 5, but I wouldn't say it's a 5 yet, so I'd say 4. But I mean, it's like nothing I haven't already, thought and like perceived myself. Like I've already doom scrolled about social.
Yeah, no, it just gives you a different
climate change and shit.
You know what I mean? Gives you that flavor of religion, Yeah. I like to think about religion, so it's like 2 of the things, you know what I mean? 2 best of like, it's great,
Amanda Seyfried. She did super fucking good in this movie.
Yeah, I know.
She was.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody just brought their straight A game, bro. It's crazy, dude.
Even that guy, I don't know.
How much did they spend on the movie? We don't know his name, bro,
but the way he was like acting insane.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to that guy.
Dude, he looked like he was fucking already dead, dude. That's what I liked about it.
There was like a random scene when he's driving to the lake where there's just like this woman getting like mugged or something, and he just watches them.
Oh yeah, that was a reference to Taxi Driver too.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Okay, I was like,
it's funny.
That was in there, and I was like, what the fuck was that?
I think he said it's the first AD and the producer.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, why is that? That's
that was just driving. When we watched Taxi Driver, that's literally the whole vibe. It's just like this dude watching and like thinking the whole world is fucking scum. Straight up.
But yeah.
Yeah,
I do love the movie, but
yeah, that shit's crazy. I'm telling you, bro. You guys gonna be thinking about this shit. That's what's like cool about these movies.
I'm gonna sleep thinking about it.
I was like, yeah, when I watched it, I was like, fuck, I gotta show my brother this. This shit was crazy. Immediately the next day I showed Luis, I was like, fuck me, that shit was crazy, bro.
It's great, dude. I like that. Makes you fucking think, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Big think moment.
On both sides too, because I'm religious too, dude, and I'm just making me fucking go.
I'm glad we got to talk about this, you know what I mean? Because I don't want these movies to go and, fade out, you know what I mean?
Fade out.
I want to be one of those.
To the oblivion.
One of those guys holding that torch, you know what I mean? Keeping this movie alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if you ever pass by it, please.
Yeah, if you see
that
definitely will not.
That name doesn't even explain the movie. It's just the name of his church, First Reformed.
You don't even know what it looks like. If you pass by it, just remember First Reformed. If you see it, just ignore the cover.
Ignore the cover, bro.
It's a hidden gem.
That shit is bad.
That's like a hidden gem thing, Just like
literally,
shit,
dude. If I didn't read that fucking title, bro, that shit would have been a wrap.
For real.
Literally, that shit was bad. That's a bad case right there.
Dude. It's crazy you bought that back in FYE.
I know. Shout out to FYE, dude.
Yeah, dude,
oh my god, rest in peace.
Week, dude.
If you guys don't know what FYE is, it used to be this store here that I'm sure it existed in other states, but it was a store that like they pretty much bought in bulk like a bunch of like old movies or like people giving away stuff, and then they'd resell it for really cheap, and you'd get games, movies, clothes. I think
games.
Games. Yeah.
Games.
Dude, they sell like
Madden.
Madden and 30, DJ Hero, like 30 things of DJ Hero. Fuck.
It was pretty much the undesirables is what they sold.
Madden 16.
Madden but when it comes to movies, that's when I was like,
dude, there was a huge section. That was great.
Literally.
They had X-rated movies.
Yeah, they
had porn movies in the back. Yeah,
dude,
I remember that.
Holy shit.
I can't imagine just walking up there with that thing, dude. Just trying to.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And like the thing is that to even know what porn movie it is, you have to take it out of the thing in front of everyone, bro. Count me dead before
like, let me scan this real quick. Bro. Fucking take it out the fucking black sleeve. That shit was fucking cursed,
people
bro.
On that side, dude.
I don't know. You would have to pay me. I don't even know
you'd
how
have
much.
To pay me
I don't think I could
that.
survive that embarrassment, bro.
Yeah,
and
you have to you have to check which one it. Oh my god! Imagine like you just grab a random one.
Bro,
and it's like
weird.
There's only female cashiers, bro. You just go up there and just like a fucking freak.
Literally, like unless you're like some 60-year-old man, you're not getting one fucking from that. And even then,
straight up, bro.
You're definitely being judged, dude.
Yeah, 100%. You're like a 20-something-year-old buying a porn movie, dude. That you get you. Maybe you should go watch.
Is the same embarrassment as buying Big Willie?
Yeah, that was. Oh my god,
that's crazy.
Yeah, Big Willie style.
Big Willie style.
Shout
out to Big Willie.
Shout out to free Big Willie.
Best rapper alive.
Oh my god.
So is that it? Is that everything we talk about? Is there anything we're missing?
No,
I think we got almost every scene so far. I mean, there's more. There's some cool ass shots. Like there's one with a shot where it's showing this the church in front of it with like just a single light. Illuminating it.
Yeah.
Like I like that shot, but other than that, I think that's it, right?
The whole movie looks fucking fantastic.
It does.
I woke up in what was it? Desolation. That is
complete
crazy.
Desolation.
Complete desolation.
We're waking up. We pulling up in complete desolation. 2023. We pulling up complete desolation. Fuck me. We're starting off our first podcast in the new year with complete desolation.
That is an emotion I hope to never feel, bro. Just complete desolation.
That happened to me too. My eyes just wide, and I was like, "What did he say?"
I know. It's just like
I've never heard anyone said that, bro. But I know that's major, dude.
That's like
major shit.
Literally, you don't even give a fuck if you die type beat. That's what the desolation is. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I think
and the trailer for this movie is pretty fire too.
Really?
Yeah,
it actually has it's one of the few movies that has a good trailer.
Really, not that many have that good trailers.
Nah,
not for the movie, not the type of movies that he likes.
Yeah, sometimes you watch like an old movie trailer and you're like, "What the fuck was
that is
this,
true,
bro?"
You're right.
But then you watch the movie, you're like, "Dude, I did not get that vibe."
Yeah,
you know,
there's a couple. Like what was it? The French movie you showed us. No, you just showed us the trailer.
The Titan.
Titan. Yeah, that one.
Oh, the fucking
Titan. Yeah, that was crazy. You do not get anything off of it.
Yeah, I was like, there's a whole nother extra sauce on there. Like, there's more to it. We'll review that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of
scared.
Interested on that one, bro.
I'm scared for that one.
Interested in that.
Yeah, we'll warm up to it, you know. But I guess that's it, you know.
Yeah, I definitely think you should pick it up and watch it. Anyway.
Should we set some goals here, or just like, I guess I just want to say, you know, this is the
comeback.
This is the comeback.
The comeback story.
The comeback story.
No, we're gonna try to be consistent from here on out.
Yeah,
you know, man. So we took a fat ass break because everybody was so busy, but
everyone got busy, and then we all just kept not talking about it, and then we all just kind of
through the fucking.
We were in complete desolation.
Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah,
everyone was busy for like
complete
desolation.
Everybody was in complete desolation. So
everyone was busy for a month, and
despair, dude.
Yeah, complete fucking despair.
But we'll definitely be more consistent about it. Hopefully one a week. If not, expect a little bit more, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll at least try to hit one a week. But
I guess I don't know. You want to plug the socials because there's other sauce.
So just
more shit.
This is Thomas once again, joined by Cain and Andres. Thank you for listening to the N3s podcast. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Definitely going to try to post a lot more on there, but thank you for listening. This was our review of First Reformed. Take care.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.